This is a brief tutorial to show you how to annotate a PDF. I have a source open here, and the first thing I'm going to need to do is download this document into a PDF file. I have a few extra steps to go through because I'm on a Mac, so you can ignore some of those steps. It should be fairly similar, however, to being on a PC. So the first thing I'm going to do is that you notice that this is open in the same window as my browser, and I want it to be actually downloaded as its own separate document. So I'm going to click on this icon here and say open with. And then something that is very important that you want to make sure you do is save this document. And I wouldn't do just a regular save, but do a save as. Rename it something. And then make sure you know where it's saved. And the reason why I mention this is because a lot of students end up saving this to their downloads and then it gets lost. They can't find it later, and they won't have their annotation saved. So if you do a save as and you rename it, you don't have to worry about that. Now as I go through and actually annotate, the main thing that you want to do is highlight the main points, the important points, anything that you want to make sure that you review later, and then also make comments in the margins. That's the annotation part, is to make comments in the margins. So the way that I would do this in a PDF document is click on this comment section up here. And let's say I want to highlight this point. I would go ahead and click on that tool. And I can continue doing that. And you'll notice that it shows that I highlighted it also in this section. So that's important that that comes up. That is something that if you're trying to take a capture later on of your comments, go ahead and click on that drop down and you'll get it. Let's say I want to start making my comments in the margins. So I can do that using this little comment bubble tool here. Add sticky. Put my comment in. Click off, and so it'll put the sticky where I made the comment, or I can move it if I want it to be a little bit closer to where I actually want that. I can double click on it to revise it, and then you'll also notice that again over here in this section my comments show up. So let's say I want to make another comment. Click off, and I could keep going if I wanted to. But that's basically the gist of it. So now my comments show up over here and I can go ahead and revisit them and have all of my comments in one nice, neat document. Just be sure you save the document one last time before closing. Thanks for watching.